Never thought I'd actually have to repeat this story for anybody. It was spring semester freshman year. I was going to Walmart with one of my friends that lived down the hall, Katia Muhammad.
Me, Nick, Jackie, and Kadrian all went out to Target earlier that day to go get whatever. We went to the store. All of us got different things or whatever. Nick got underwear.
I get Hanes. I'm not gonna get like the really crappy like starter or whatever type underwear, but I'm gonna get the black and gray, like just straight up simple. I need some underwear.
We got back to campus, and when we got back to campus, we went to Jackie's room, and Nick couldn't find any of his stuff.
I go back to her room. I start unpacking everything, and taking all my stuff and putting it in one bag. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I think I've got everything out. I'm going to throw away all the other bags. And I get back to the room later. I'm leaving 2 or 3 hours later. They're going to do something. I got other stuff to do. And I'm like, hold up. Where are my underwear?
We took the trash out, and when we took the trash out, we came back up, and Nick couldn't find any of his stuff. And he was like, what happened to all my stuff? And she was like, oh, we left it right here. And he was like, where? He was like, right here. He was like, you left it right by where we put the trash? And she was like, what?
And it dawns on me, hey, what if I threw those underwear away?
So we went out to the parking lot to where the dumpster was, and when we went to the dumpster, we're looking in there, and it's like all this trash in there. I was like, I'm telling you, Nick, I was like, if this is in here, there's no way you're gonna freaking find this.
And by the time we get through the door and I'm down there, I'm like 75% sure that these underwear are somewhere in this dumpster. So, I poke my head in and I'm looking around, and I see the bag. Like, I see the bag, and I see, like, I can see the underwear. They're still in the bag, they're enclosed, everything. I'm like, all right, I need to get them.
But he got a broomstick. We went back upstairs, and he got a broomstick, and he came back down, and he was just sticking through the trash, like poking around with the broomstick, pushing bags out of the way, scooping some up, throwing them out, and he was serious. He was really trying to look for this, because he was like, I want to find underwear. I paid money for this. I'm gonna get my freaking underwear.
I'm looking at the thing, and I'm thinking to myself, Nick, do you really need these underwear that bad? And I'm like, I've got very little money. Like, I am low on underwear. Like, I really feel like I have to do this, but I really don't want to. And then everybody else is egging me on, like, Nick, you gotta get your underwear. You can't just give up. Like, you have to go get your underwear.
I thought he was a very brave person, because I would have just took the L. And I was like, oh, I lost my underwear. I'm not gonna dig through trash for my underwear. I would have been mad that I lost my underwear, but I wasn't gonna dig through trash.
So I'm fishing around. It takes about 10, 15 minutes. And I'm in there. Like, I am leaning in. I am, the first, like, front half of my torso was, like, in this thing. And it's a big, like, huge sort of one of those outdoor dumpsters. I didn't run into anything super disgusting in the dumpster that I can remember.
Used tampons, especially. We saw a lot of those.
I mean, it was March, so it was early spring, so it was a little warm, so it kind of smelled. You could smell the stuff kind of, I guess, fermenting, rotting, however you want to describe it.
And I had to stand back, because the smell itself was just really, he was all up in there. I don't know how he didn't throw up from the smell of that. I couldn't stand up that close to him, because I was like, this smell is freaking horrible.
And then finally, after about 20 minutes, I've hooked it, and I'm bringing it back in. I'm reeling it in. I pull it out, and I pull the underwear out of the bag, and I feel oddly accomplished.
He pulls out the bag, lo and behold, there it is. He finds his underwear, bag and everything, and we're all like, yay, we found underwear. And he's like, yay, and he goes to get Jackie, and she's like, no, I don't want to hug you now.
At first, I really didn't want to do it. But then I'd sit there for about 15, 20 minutes trying to get this thing. And like, if I'm going to put the time in, I want some results. I'm not just going to like walk away from it. Like, I need these underwear. It was there were desperate times. It was a desperate time.